Today we will talk about curses, and we will talk about how curse works and why curse doesn't manifest as quickly as you would expect. We will also teach you the method for psychic vampirism in this video. So, what is a curse? The curse is any spell or magical operation aimed at destroying somebody, some human or astral entity, or making it harm and be less prosperous. So, what's the curse and how it works? To be simple, it is throwing negative destructive energy at people, things, or situations in order to destroy them. Curses can be used in a manner of self-defense, and they can be used as a form of banishing or destroying something you would not want in your life. So curses are not necessarily always a baneful evil thing. Sometimes they are a necessary resort to help you to defend from crazy motherfucker, astral or physical, who wants to destroy you or obliterate your prosperity. For every curse, it is fundamental to visualize, feel, and push through the destruction of target, no matter what the target is. You can curse your emotions, you can curse abusive relationships so they end, you can curse concepts, you can curse religions, you can curse people, animals, plants, everything can be cursed. Now, here is the thing. A lot of people cast curses, then they don't see immediate result, and then they pretty much get pissed and start being angry why curse isn't working, blah blah blah. The truth is, curse work quickly than more other spells and the most of other spell work, but they still follow all of the rules other spells follow. There is a time necessary for curse to manifest from astral to the physical, and sometimes it can take multiple months, even multiple years, depending on how well curse is casted and how strong curse is and how resilient the target is. Once I bound a jinn to vampirize a target of my client, and I got confirmation of the spirits that jinn is vampirizing the target, and another friend of mine also verified that, but that person, actually, people who paid me to curse, she wasn't satisfied and she was constantly bragging and she was constantly, being dissatisfied and shit. So it really forced me to stop offering curses for a time and find the more effective way to curse, which works quicker, because a lot of people cannot wait, and that's misfortunate and unfortunate thing. So I found out a new way to curse my enemies and to work for others regarding curses. I started working with Slavic goddess Morana. She is the goddess of death, she is the Grim Reaper, she is the first vampire, and she is extremely proficient in curses. She is apex goddess of psychic vampirism, and from her the word vampire originates, and word vampire entered into all other languages from Serbian language, and in Serbian language vampire is more or less either name for spirit under Morana or attributed to the Morana herself. So how to do psychic vampirism? First you need to fortify yourself with a certain energy. That energy is dark purple energy. You can obtain this energy in your aura either by signing a pact with Morana, which is the quickest way, or you can visualize dark purple energy in your aura and it will be in your aura over time, or you can work with the energies of the planet Saturn in order to obtain this dark purple energy in your aura. Now, after you obtain this energy, then you start practicing psychic vampirism. The reason why you need this energy is because this energy is extremely resilient towards the negativity of others. This energy has an effect to destroy negative energy. As soon as it enters your aura, it literally works like a shield. So when you vampirize other people, you literally even do not have to filter shit, because your purple dense energy will kill all negativity created by others. This purple energy cloak is accidentally formed by extremely depressed people and extremely suicidal people. And people who are extremely depressed or suicidal usually have this cloak and vampirize others in some way. When you try to make this purple cloak, you want to make it so that it is in a pure state. That's the reason why you work with the entities associated with Saturn in order to create this cloak. I will teach you how to create this cloak in the future, but we will now just talk about the concept of the cloak for a time, because I need to devise a safe method for beginners to create this cloak, and I didn't devise it yet. But after you create this cloak, then you start creating tentacles and vampirizing people. This way, the energy you absorb will automatically be filtered, your aura will be much stronger, and you will kinda be on a much higher level than majority of psychic vampires. Psychic vampirism is not just a technique, it is an alchemical path, which is extremely dangerous but also extremely empowering. Now, when you make tentacle, astral tentacle, then as soon as you create a tentacle with the power of your mind and focus, it's relatively easy to create a tentacle once you created a purple cloak, because once you have this dark purple cloak, it is really easy to create tentacles. Your aura will really quickly and naturally react to your thoughts regarding the creation of the tentacles. Now, just visualize the part of your aura condensing and forming a tentacle. Then extend that tentacle with the power of visualization and penetrate the energy field of the person you want to vampirize. After you did that, then thing you need to do is you need to visualize certain colors coming through the tentacle into you. Every color has its own power. So I will shortly summarize the power of each color. The red color from the aura of your prey gives vitality, strength, rage, and health. It is the red. Orange color gives happiness, vitality, sexual energy, and kindness. Yellow color gives discipline, energies attributed to the sun, defense from negative entities, and fortification of the aura. Green color gives empathy, communion and balance with nature, prosperity financially, and more abundant energy. Light blue color gives ability to express oneself, attunes you to the element of water and the planet of Mercury. It also improves your ability to recite incantations. It makes you more stable mentally and your mind more clear. Indigo or dark blue color is associated with third eye. It gives insight, astral visions and dreams, power to observe the spiritual realms, power to obliterate ignorance, defense from other negative spirits. And the last color you want to vampirize is purple. It of course gives connection to the universe. Light purple, however, I suggest that light purple should be turned into dark purple before being absorbed. You can influence the way your energy you are taking via tentacle is absorbed, so you can blacken it and you can also make it lighter. Lighter energies are better if you want constructive things, while darker energies are better if you want destructive things. I suggest working with the dark purple energy, because that energy is kinda ultimate apex shield against everything. It's kinda heavy and difficult to withstand at first, but it is extremely powerful shield and good for baneful magic. If you have that in your aura, you can just throw it at others, modify it a bit, and you've got a really powerful curse. So other colors, however, outside of the purple, in their blackened state, for example, black and red is for psychopathic wrath, black and orange is perversion, black and yellow is lack of discipline and destructivity, black and green is attachment to the earth to the point of psychopathy. Black and indigo is block. Black and is block in observation of the spiritual realms. Black and light blue is observation in expression and obstruction in expression. So yeah, don't try to blacken your chakras with a little bit of dark energy, or take the colors in polluted state, because if you don't know what you are doing, then it will severely damage your aura and your energy bodies. Now, there is a way you can blacken your chakras without destroying them and elevate yourself, and that's through absorbing undiluted and pure black energy. However, I advise doing that from the void. I will teach you meditation how to vampirize energy directly from the void. Once you learn to do that, it will kinda give you pure undiluted black energy from the void itself. This form of black energy is kinda empowering your energy centers without blocking them or polluting them. But black energy in aura of others, especially people who do not practice any form of dark sorcery, is usually comprised of their own negative emotions and blockages, and that's the reason you don't take a blackened version of colors from somebody else's aura, because that's extremely dangerous. It's probably a blocked version of the color, which is polluted and diluted, and you don't want that. You want a pure energy attributed to the things you want. So once we cleared that, and I kind of taught you the basics of psychic vampirism, in a few next videos after I finish Agrad Malad course, we will definitely film much more elaborate tutorial on psychic vampirism and working with vampiric spirits from the slab floor. I need to inform you that that's extremely dangerous and extremely a left-handed and destructive path. It is really a path which works with destructive forces. Those destructive forces, which are extremely destructive even for the standards of the left-hand path, are capable of healing and protecting, but they are also all apex predators. And I will also teach you in the future how to summon Morana, because there is a lot of people interested in that. I personally think that I am able to share this knowledge with the public, because Morana is so dark and demanding that majority of people who watch my videos about her will not be capable of approaching the spirit. Now, let me correct myself. They will be capable of approaching the spirit, but the mysteries will be too hard for them. And I kinda need to film those videos about Morana because of my fellow Slavs, and also because of a lot of people are interested. There is a lot of information and misinformation about her. She is really misrepresented. Even in modern literature, she is kind of depicted just as a snow queen. That's really not truth. She is much more powerful and transcendental deity. In level of power, she is almost equal to Chernobog, and we know that Chernobog is extremely powerful divinity, which is revered by many in the Black Lodge. I think Chernobog too is kinda limited in a modern observation by the Black Lodge. Only one aspect of him is kinda present, which is aspect of him as a black warrior and a black king. Chernobyl has many other aspects, and he is really transcendental divinity in his own right. Now, one thing you need to know when you work with Morana is that you will be confronted with your emotions heavy immediately. And she is known to be goddess of abusive relationships, possessive love, and baneful sorcery. She is also known to be goddess of near-death experiences, spiritual insight, blockages, hardship, wisdom, and knowledge. She is kind of really complex figure, and I will talk about her more in the future of this channel. But for now, I want to inform you that I am offering courses with the money goddess Morana, not the money goddess Morana, but Slavic goddess Morana. And I can curse your enemies with her power at your behalf. You will find information about that in description. And I also want to inform you that curses take time to manifest, just like any other spells. Don't try to fuck my work by constantly asking why it didn't manifest 2 days later after we discussed it. It takes time. And what I will tell you is most effective curse is the curse you do without gods. The curse you do with your own energy, and the curse you do by directly vampirizing your target. And that's the reason why I will teach advanced forms of psychic vampirism to my audience in the future of this channel. This is enough for today, and tomorrow we will talk about Agrad Bat Malat again, and you will see a really powerful hymn I channeled with Agrad Bat Malat for attunement with Mercury. And I also want to inform you that if you want vampiric spirit as a familiar who serves under Morana, I will probably bind one to you under a condition that you kinda don't share what spirit teaches you to others, because I consider mysteries of Morana to be something which should be kept in a small circle of people because of how powerful it is. However, I will probably, if Goddess allows me, film a short tutorial for summoning her, which will kinda give to the initiate the basics of working with this divinity, Slavic goddess of death. Thanks for watching.